Welcome to
Corny Chips
and Salsa.
Wow.
I hate it. Okay, Ja-Kee and I decided to start our own YouTube series, Corny Chips and Salsa.
I'm the corny chip.
Corny and spicy.
This is our intro episode.
Yeah. Tell us about, no, we're going to tell you about us.
Try again. You about us. The number one question that you get asked.
How did you get your job?
For those of you who don't know, Ja-Kee is my assistant and road manager.
Yep.
So, 4 years ago.
Yeah. And I
Or-
forgot to call you on our anniversary. Sorry. I forgot.
It's okay, I don't know when it is. So.
It's a 6.
Okay, happy
I'm the girl
anniversary.
in
I had an assistant before who was leaving, so we were interviewing new assistants. I interviewed person after person, could not find the right person at all. I ran into my husband's best friend, one of his best friends, Josh, and I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for a new assistant. And he's like, well, what about my sister? What about your sister? Well, she could be your assistant. Well, what does she do? She's an assistant. Oh. Cut to, I'm having all these interviews. His sister is out of town. She couldn't make it to any of the interviews. I'm interviewing people. No, not her, not her, not her. I keep thinking about Josh's sister. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I need to interview her, but she's not here. More interviews. No. This girl. No, I think I should interview this girl. I had everybody who was interviewing fill out a form. Needed to get to know their personality, what kind of person they are, their values, their principles, like everything like that. Yeah. I need to know who's gonna be like my sidekick. I need to know who that person is. I'm going to send her this questionnaire and I'm gonna do a Skype interview with her. Even though she can't be here in person, I'm gonna do a Skype interview, right? There was one thing that I was wanting to hear from the people who were interviewing, and I wasn't hearing it. Ja-Kee sends back her questionnaire, and in one of the questions that she answered, she said exactly what I was looking for, like verbatim. And I was like, oh, I knew I was waiting for this girl for a reason. My old assistant, Lauren, her biggest pet peeve was spelling mistakes. There was a couple spelling mistakes in her questionnaire. Lauren was like, nope, spelling mistake, she's not the one. And I was like, I don't know. Let's just interview her on Skype and see what happens. One of the first things Ja-Kee says is, hey guys, I was filling out that questionnaire like at midnight. It was dark, so I apologize for the spelling mistakes in there. And like immediately dispelled the one negative thing that was counted against her. We met in person when she got back in town, and I was like, wow, this girl laughs really loud. It ended up working out and being perfect.
Yep.
That was the beginning of how it went for me. Yeah. Do you want to add anything from your end?
I get a call from my brother. I had been an assistant for 4 years prior, and I was done with it, hated it. And he goes, yo, you got to send your resume ASAP. I was like, nah, I don't want to. He's like, Ja-Kee, you're selling jewelry at Costco. You need to go do this. Fine. So I don't have a computer. Don't get home until like probably 11:30 at night. I borrow my roommate's computer. And she goes to bed, so I turn on a little lamp. And I'm typing and filling out things and sending things. I sent it out by like 1 a.m.
And there were a lot of questions.
There's like 25 questions on this. And
like deep questions, not like yes or no answers.
Like explain your best friend. And I was like, she's cool, I like her.
And let me tell you why I said that. I wanted to hear them describe their best friend because I wanted to hear how they talk about someone that they love, things that they love about people, about a person, because that's gonna show me a lot about them.
But if you don't know that, you're just like, well, you'll meet her, she's cool. And now you love my best friend. Yeah. So I filled that out. But the whole thing, I'm like apprehensive about it. I didn't want the job, but I was doing my due diligence to like apply for a job that was good, you know? Like, I don't want it, but I'm gonna do this. And then I did it. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this really good too now. And by the end of the weekend, I'm like, I want this job more than anything. It came out of freaking nowhere. I was not looking, I didn't want it. Something like changed in my spirit where it's like, I meant for this job, I need this job, I have to have this job. And then I got it.
Yes, and here we are 4 years later.
Yeah.
And when I interview people, I am looking for who is my new best friend. That person has to be with me almost more than my husband. We do life together. So as I'm interviewing people, like, can you do the job, but also do I like you? Quickly, Ja-Kee and I became very good friends. Yeah. And it's been evident in my social media to the point where people now start looking for Ja-Kee at my shows.
They come say hi to me, and they're like, I know
They take pictures, and she's very happy about that.
Who would it be? You ever had a random person be like, I mean, you have, but has anybody else had a random person be like, oh my God, can I take a picture with you? You're like, yes.
So we're like, let's do a YouTube series together. And that's where we came up with this Corny Chips and Salsa. That's how she got this job. For everybody who's been asking, how did you get that job? And for everybody who messages me saying, how can I be your assistant? I already have one. Tell us in the comment section what you guys want to hear us talk about and experience together. So far, you're gonna see us do ear candling together, and we're going to a museum. I'm gonna learn more about my culture, and Ja-Kee's gonna learn more about her new married into culture.
I'm a married in Mexican.
Oh, Jesus. You're gonna see us do a bunch of random things, stuff on the road, and just, that's Corny Chips and Salsa. So thanks for watching this episode.
Like, comment, share.
Do all the things. We'll see you next episode.